What is going on, everybody? It's Jay, aka It's Tired Story, back with another Phantom Parade video. And this is going to be the second highlight from Friday's stream, going to be the last highlight, I believe. Sunrad originally asked me to do this, I believe, on the floor 89 clear I did with SR Inumaki. I did a test run off camera, and I did 26 turns. I then did another clear on stream afterwards, and we got a clear with MECHAMARU main DPS on the second try. So it was fun. It was fun. The recording is most likely still going to have that media offline thing flashing. It's just an issue with like the stream being downloaded and being in my editor. But for future videos, it should stop flashing. So hopefully you guys enjoy still, nonetheless. Oh, you know, we actually got a crit for once on turn 2. At least I didn't have to wait 7 turns for my first crit like last run, but you get stunned off first slam. Oh. Somebody get this man a job immediately. Somebody get the big Kabe a job. I got Kusakabe, but I hate using him. Relatable. Like, when... It's crazy, because when Kusakabe works, he's so peak. But the problem is that you have to play the game long enough to invest in Kusakabe actually doing something. Are you going to double AoE? Okay, ooh, perfect. I'm not a very big fan of double AoEs. Honored Gojo has to be the most boring character to use. All you do is spam skill 2 and skill 3 sometimes, just yuckers. It's funny because I've had like comments of people like headbutting me on how much I don't care about like Honored 1 Gojo. And it's like, listen, you guys can be Gojo fans. Y'all can love Gojo. Y'all are not gonna make me like that unit. It's just not happening. Like I'm sorry. I use that unit, I get too bored easily. But if I'm using Green Megami and Choso together, though, man, that's peak. That's peak. Alright, let's get the guaranteed crit out, because you know if Kusakabe would be relied to not do one of those, he just wouldn't do anything. If Kusakabe applied crit resist decrease, he would be so peak. Basically said if Kusakabe would actually, you know, lock in for once, he'd be so peak. Ooh, get countered, nerd. You know, Kusakabe eating up all my Shoko heals, you know, the greediest man to have ever lived. His greed sickens me. Ah, see, look, I knew you were going to do this. Which is why I got some for you. I got some for you. I got some for you. Yeah, eat this. You did. And Kusakabe just doesn't crit. Like, what is wrong with this unit, bro? I don't ask for much. I just ask for a crit. No MECHAMARU S2 before ult? Do you think I want to eat the boss's ultimate? Like, brother, Kusakabe got stunned like 2 or 3 times already during this run before that. Yeah, I'm not Mr. Take That Risk. We ain't doing all that. We are not doing all of that. Like, the damage was not the point. Getting the break was. There are bigger fish to fry. before using the all Mechamaru, you need to use the S2, the 50% break damage increase. Okay. Listen, I try to be as nice as possible, but if you guys used the Eyes of Balls, you would see that the break damage that I already had from my ultimate would be enough to break the boss right there. I did not need to do the extra skill 2, as you see, to break the boss with how little its break gauge was. There we go. Oh, that's fine. You can do all that. You can absolutely do all of that. Oh my god, Kusakabe, you're actually critting. Look at the break demon. Alright, Frogman, you gotta go. Wait, you're still alive? And you know, we're immediately hopping into ultimate just because I just want to keep chain launching ultimates, chat. Chain launch. And Kusakabe didn't crit. He's so tough. Please explain to me how Kusakabe's crit works. Okay. How to use Kusakabe 101. Okay? How to use Kusakabe 101. You boot up game. You spam skill 3. Right? You spam skill 3. Skill 3 hits for 5 times. You pray that skill 3 does a crit. When Kusakabe does a crit, the whole team does way more damage as a buff. That buff can stack up to 8 times like it does right there. And then you just keep hoping that Kusakabe crits until you win. Or you just pray that he crits in the first place. Sometimes he just doesn't want to crit. And I mean, sometimes you can use skill 2 to reduce the damage he takes, or if you think a teammate's gonna die, and he has a rescue mechanic. But I probably used the rescue mechanic a grand total of maybe never in like an actual run. So completely situational. But when he does have like the max stacks, like dude, right there. Alright, we're gonna heal Shoko. Kusakabe, you're gonna defend yourself, and Mechamaru. Shield up. Kusakabe, you just gotta live, man. I ain't asking for much. Ooh. Ooh, that's gotta be rage bait. That's actually gotta be rage bait. Alright, Shoko, heal Mr. Kabe. We'll do this, and then this, and then this. May I ask why that rec bit on Mechamaru instead of damage increase sometimes a Dumbo in this game? It's not a dumb question. It's actually a reasonable question. So the reason why we use this rec bit is because Shoko can't heal Mechamaru because he's a puppet, obviously, right? So not only does the main strength you get from Mechamaru in terms of DPS is going to be his ultimate, this rec bit in question not only heals you, which is something that Shoko can't do for Mechamaru, it also buffs your ult gauge build. So you will have a quicker time getting your ultimate to combo ult with Yaga to do more damage on the boss. And Not only that, you get your HP back. So you're basically borderline immortal as long as things go out well. Yeah. Does his buffs stack? He goes up to 8. He builds up to 8 buffs. Oh my god, Kusakabe, you're actually deciding to crit. You're so tough. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. This could actually be the deciding factor of everything. I probably won't do enough damage, but if I do, it'd be pretty cool. And we did it. 24 turns. Oh, okay. Second try. Actually, it's funny. That was the exact same as earlier. It took 2 tries when I first did it in testing, and it took 2 tries on stream. Based MECHAMARU. And I also did it 1 turn faster. I'm actually 1 or 2 turns. Actually, let me check the Discord real quick. Because I don't remember if I did it in 25 or 26 turns in my first initial clear. Let me scroll up. Yeah, in the Discord. Okay, so I did it 2 turns faster this time. And that would be the end for today's video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord even. For more fun stuff. Your boy is very tired. We are still going to be getting videos out throughout the entirety of this dead week, so please stay tuned for future It's Ghost Story content, as trying to figure out videos to make for this game during the duration of this week is going to be a fair bit of a challenge. So join me for the Slopathon. It's been Jay, aka It's Ghost Story, and I will see you guys later.